Coach, we'll start with you. 2 huge wins, 2 nights in a row, especially from this guy. I mean, what do you make of your team's performance tonight and yesterday?
It's unbelievable how proud I am of these guys. And you know, it sounds sappy. You know, we talked about a little bit at the end in the locker room, but I just love these guys so much, and I'm so happy for them to be able to experience this type of wins in back-to-back games. And it's just this group's an unbelievable group of guys, and they deserve it. With everything they do on a daily basis.
I mean, you guys trailed for the majority of this game, down by 15 going into half. I mean, what did you learn about your guys tonight?
I learned that we're a little tougher than I thought coming in, which was good. And we preach toughness on a daily basis, and we say players play, tough guys win. And I knew tonight was going to be a tough game. After the emotion of last night, playing Chipola, beating Chipola on such an incredible last-second shot, I didn't tell the guys that, but I've coached long enough to know that it was going to be a tough game against a really, really good opponent. And so I didn't think we'd be down 15 at half, but I knew it was going to be a battle. But I'm just so proud of the toughness and the resiliency of how we responded in the second half after being down and after having a very forgettable first half.
It's been your first time hosting this tournament, and in a situation like this, you get to see so many different teams. What did you make of the entire experience and what you can take away from this tournament?
The tournament was unbelievable. To host the Florida JUCO Shootout right here in Melbourne at Eastern Florida. I mean, we wanted to put on a better show with the JUCO Shootout than it's ever been put on before, and I think we did with everything that went on. Plus, having 3 of the top 25 teams in the country, having 2 other teams that are right on the outside of the top 25 in State College Florida, Manatee and Tallahassee. So, I didn't learn a lot that I didn't already know, because I know Florida's the best region for junior college basketball in the country. I knew there's just great teams, great players, and great coaches throughout. So it was just an unbelievable experience, and hopefully we'll continue to have the opportunity to do this in years to come.
You have 7 returning players this year, him being one of them. How much potential does this group have?
A lot of potential. They know how I am. I don't want to talk as much about the future and the potential as much as being in the present, being very process oriented and, getting better, each day in this week. So the potential is definitely there, but we know we can't skip steps. And that's so important. And I'm hoping I convey that message enough to you guys. But you can't skip steps and just say, hey, we've got talent, we got potential, we got great guys, we're going to be there at the end. No, you've got to do the right steps on a daily basis to cultivate that potential.
Coach, how do you top a win like this? 2 nights in a row. Where do you guys go from here?
Hopefully with more wins, but we're going to enjoy it. Again, along with that same philosophy, it's enjoy the moment, enjoy the win, enjoy every bit about it. And so we're gonna enjoy it for a couple days, and we'll eventually get back to work. But I'm not one of those coaches that's like, it's on to the next game. We're gonna enjoy this one a little bit.
As you should.
Yes.
And Brody, big shot Brody. Sorry, let me correct myself. Brody, 2 nights in a row, under 1 second left. How does it feel?
Great. It's undescribable. It's awesome. It's a really good moment, for sure.
What was going through your mind both last night and then tonight when you're driving into the lane for that pull-up shooter or jumper at the end?
Hoping it was going in. Same thing as last night. You practice those type of shots. The first one, not so much, but the second one, you practice those, and, just happened to go my way tonight, so it was really cool.
Brody, this is a really close-knit group. You could hear your teammates chanting on the bench the entire game. Can you talk about just the camaraderie you guys have?
Those are my guys. We a family for real. We just broke it down on love. We just one family here, so that's whether it's, me on the bench, whether it's them on the bench, it don't matter. We all just going to cheer each other on. That's, the biggest thing. Not only we going to be competing in practice and stuff, but once we get on that court, we know it's all one goal. That's to win the game.
So much excitement out there on the court, but then you go back into the locker room. It's just your guys. What were you guys saying to each other?
One love, for sure. No, it's really awesome. Yeah, it's good moments in the locker room for sure. So, those got to stay closed doors, but it's great moments for sure.
All right, and I'll ask you the same thing. You guys hosted this tournament. You got home court advantage. All your fans out last night, tonight. As a player, what does this tournament show you?
It was awesome. To host this type of tournament with these great teams, not only you get to come in early and kind of watch all the teams that are around, it's good basketball. So it's really cool in that sort. But to be home, have your fans come out against these top teams, it's really cool. So it's a lot of fun. The gyms were packed, especially last night. So it was a really awesome experience.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the huge wins this weekend, and enjoy it.
Yeah.